You want to get back with your ex? Here are 4 techniques you can follow right away in order to get back to where you were before that breakup, to that moment, that first days and weeks when you were dating for the first time. You have the ability to get a second chance. Just follow those 4 techniques. Before I move on, subscribe to the channel if you're new to this channel. We are a growing community and we help each other when it comes to getting back with our ex. Comment if you have any question, if you like the video, if you don't like the video, and take the quiz. I put together a quiz for you to do if you have any chance to get back with your ex. The link is in the first comment of the video. So, stop showing your emotion. It is very counterintuitive. Everyone knows it, but nobody does it, right? So it's about, endless talk when you're messaging that person, begging the other, sharing depressing stories online, complaining to friends. Sometimes we want to share how we feel to our friends because they are our friends, but you have to understand that people talk. That's normal, that's natural. And sometimes it's not because they have bad intention, just because they are sharing to your ex and just want to say that you're depressed, and maybe they are trying to convince them to get back with you. So be really careful with that. So the idea is stop being pathetic, desperate, avoid all the conflicts, trying to confront your ex about the situation. The idea is not to put yourself down because you're going to lose confidence and you're going to come across unattractive, and it is really essential. I'm going to cover that in point number 3. It is really important for you to work on that. So it kills the attraction. Find just one person to talk about it. It could be myself, it could be your best friend, it could be a therapist, but just choose one person. And the reason you choose one person is that when you want to go from one point to another, if you have different things making a little bit of noise around where you want to go, it's going to be harder for you. It's also very important to find the right person who has the ability, the experience, and the knowledge to help you out. So I also put a link if you want to have a chat with me. It's a 15-minute talk. It's totally free. I share my tips with you. Sometimes people, with one sentence and 15 minutes, they find a solution and have really that confidence afterwards. So have a look. More than happy to have a chat with you. I love to connect with my community. Get some rest. It's very, very, very hard after a breakup to get your mind out of that, thinking of your ex constantly. So get some rest. Take care of yourself. Do some exercise. Free your mind, free your body, and then have this plan, but keep this plan for yourself. Don't share your plan. Don't show your card or your hand when it comes to play, for example. This is really important. Have a proper plan and keep it for yourself, or share it with that person who will help you out. Second thing is use psychological tricks. The radio silence. If you're not familiar with radio silence, you're probably watching my channel for the first time. There's plenty of video about it. I'm going to put a link somewhere. This is the most effective strategy when it comes to getting back with your ex. It's basically leveraging the feeling that we have, the FOMO, the fear of missing out. This is what creates the radio silence, because your ex now sort of experience that loss. They experience that loss, and they're completely seeing you moving on, doing things, and they're missing out on these things. And so it's not about gently reducing the contact, it's about cutting off straight the communication you have with your ex, cold turkey. You have to make it hard for them. Don't make it easy for them. And if they ask a question, you just say, sorry, I've been really busy lately. It was you wanted, and I'm focusing on me right now, moving forward. You can use copy-paste, pause the video, copy-paste it. You can use it for yourself. Third one, have an interesting life. Do some sport, work on project, have friends, hobbies. The idea here is twofold. The first is really build up your confidence. Because if you stay at home on your couch, watching Netflix, eating ice cream, crying in front of your TV, what's going to do? It's going to really reduce your confidence. Do some sports, be out there, have hobbies, learn something, learn a new skill, create a company, write a book, whatever that will bring you joy and confidence, because by having a project or a sport, a hobby, it helps you have sort of a routine and see that you progress in life. and then you pick up whatever brings you pleasure. The second reason is going to create attraction. People who have interesting life are more attractive, right? You wouldn't be attracted, you know, on a picture on Tinder is not someone watching Netflix. It's someone on, you know, surfing, hiking, all these kind of things. So try to put yourself in that framework of or mindset of someone who's on Tinder. How could you showcase your life to be interesting? If you can't, you do it the wrong way. So again, maybe your relationship took all of your time. With that radio silence, use that time to focus on yourself. Change that. And what's going to do is going to put pressure on your ex to get back with you, because they're going to compare their life, which is okay, and your life, which is super exciting. And they'll say, how could I leave someone so popular? I might have made a mistake. And this is when that dynamic of them coming back to you would work and start. Fourth one, and before I move to this one, again, have a chat with me if you're not sure about what to do, how long the radio silence should be, what sort of activities, you could work on. There's a link. Have a chat with me. I'm more than happy to help. In the description, the link is. Seduce your ex. So after the radio silence, you keep the mystery alive. You don't show your card. You don't show your game up front. You create that curiosity. You know, attraction and seduction, they go very well together with mystery. So, you know, when you go on a date, you know, eye contact, you know, you touch, you smile, you recall good times. There's plenty of techniques. Again, depending on your situation, depending on your age, depending on your relationship, I'll be more than happy to provide tailored tips, tailored recommendation that you could apply when you go on a date. Sometimes I'm like the whisperer, you know, yo, do this on the date, and it's funny because my clients are like, oh yeah, I did exactly what you told me to do, and it was amazing, worked like magic. So, you know, get some help if you need to. Key takeaways: make a plan and stick to it. It's not so much about making a plan, but sometimes we make a plan, we put it in a cupboard, and we forget it for 10 years. Make a plan, stick to it. Stay positive. You know, you're maybe really down right now. There's going to be ups, trust me. And use that radio silence if you haven't. That's so powerful. Any other question? Feel free to comment. Take care. Bye.